Thank you for jumping in on this session, Christian. It was really nice to meet you. And great work on your swimming. This stroke is looking really powerful. Well, let's have a look at a few focus points now. The first thing that we'll have a look at here is your head position. And what we are looking at here is your eyeline position, and you're slightly pushing your head forward. In this position here, we can see that your chin is sitting down. We can also see, because of this position, when you enter the water on that right side, your arm drifts down and eventually lets your shoulder drop. If we look at this point here, we can see your body is sitting under the water quite a lot. So after your hand enters the water, try to maintain a nice high elbow as you begin your catch into setup phase. This will help you hold your shoulder against the side of your head and reduce the distance that you're sitting under the water. Okay, the next thing we'll look at here is the crossover midline. As your left hand enters the water, we can see your hand drifts over the midline, and this action here drags that shoulder up in the water, forcing your hip to move out laterally. We can also see here, in this position as well, you have a large curve in your body. Now this movement is very stressful on your body, and it also produces a large amount of negative energy, moving that body laterally. This also does cause you to do a large stabilizing kick to return everything back to neutral. Let's do a few kicking and rolling drills to try and get a little more connection between the hips and the shoulders. Just make sure to use a snorkel in the early days, so you're not fighting that floating feeling every time you breathe. Okay, another thing we're going to look at here is your stroke length. Now what I'm talking about here is as you glide out in front, we should see you finish off your stroke with the opposite hand. Now this will create that surge forward, helping you also to roll onto your side as you reach out in front. If we punch in on this exit, we can see you roll your hand out and let go of the pressure on the water. In this position, we want to activate your triceps and squeeze that last section. Try to brush your thumb against the side of your leg to ensure you're hitting that length. The last thing we'll look at is your breathing. Let's look from above again, and what we are looking at, as you go to turn your head to breathe, you lift your head up instead of rolling. This opens up a large gap just here. Now the resistance this opens up is like throwing on the brakes here. We should see with a few kicking drills, this tighten up. And eventually that arm out in front will act as a stabilizer for your head to roll onto. Excellent work with this, Christian. Can't wait to see these changes turn into some efficiency gains. Keep up the great work, mate.